Hey, hello, John. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. I think we can start. Today you are the only one, but no problem. No problem with that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we are going to start together. So I don't know where you have reached, whether you have the Tableau software on your part, or we can start from there.
I tried to download it, but
Yeah.
I wasn't successful.
Okay. Sure. So we can
Yeah.
start. Yeah, we can start from there. So let me share the screen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we start. I start by presenting the document that I shared last
Okay.
time. Yeah, let me try to open that document. Then we follow that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but no problem. I'm recording this session. So, in case of maybe
Uh-huh.
someone who might want to get the content, I'll share the link later. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah. So let me see where I have that. It was Tableau resources, Tableau installation guide. Okay. Yeah. So you can confirm if you can see my screen from your side.
yes, I can.
Yeah. So this was the guide. So I'm supposed to hold something. Yep. So this was the guide. The
Uh-huh.
first thing was about we try to understand the difference between Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. So if you can remember, this is where I started last time. I tried to explain like we have two versions of Tableau, Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. In my case, I said for Tableau Desktop, you have to have like what we call subscription. So you have to pay, you have to buy like it requires pricing. But for Tableau Public, it is free and open source. So in this case, because we are like trying to start up in this training, so we don't have like a lot of money maybe to purchase for each student this Tableau Desktop. It is good for us to use Tableau Public. So these are the differences. Now when it comes to pricing, for Tableau Desktop you have to pay. For Tableau Public, as the word public, meaning it is free and open source, anyone can use it. So data source connection. So as I tried to explain this last time, I said it can connect to any data source files, including databases, web applications, and more. That's why Tableau Desktop is favorable for enterprises. But now when it comes to Tableau Public, you can only connect to Excel, text files, but we also have it has also other advantages, like you can connect also to other many like PDF, as I'll be showing you these. Then about saving, Tableau Public stroke save can be saved as a local file and can be published in Tableau Server and Tableau Online. So you can see the advantage of Tableau Desktop. In this case, you can save in three categories. So a Tableau Public can be published only in Tableau Public profile. So meaning we are going to create a Tableau Public profile where you will be creating stories and dashboard. After creating them, you publish them to this Tableau Public profile. And this Tableau Public profile, it can act as your portfolio in case you are doing an interview where maybe they want a Tableau developer or a Tableau data analyst. So you can share your profile and then they can be able to access and see maybe the quality of work that you have been doing, like designing dashboards and creating stories, something like that. Then security, of course, for Tableau Desktop, it is highly secure because in this case, like take an example, you are working with a company's data, which is sensitive. So in this case, for Tableau Desktop, provides security or secure. But Tableau Public, no security. Anyone can access your information at any moment. Then data extract can extract data from various data sources, and the Tableau extract, that is Tableau Desktop. For Tableau Public, cannot extract data sources from maybe many sources as compared to Tableau Desktop. So those are the differences. I think they are very simple. You just need to remember 2 or 3 and then you are good to go. Then this now the guide on how to install. So this is where we are supposed to start, John. Yep. So I hope you have the same file on your side. So what you do, you click Control and then you click the link. Control and then you click the link. Just simple like that. Control and then you click the link. So my side I have clicked Control. Like click Control and then you click the link. It will open a new tab like this one. Let me show you. Yeah, this is the tab. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So we are supposed to start from here. So you can see the name download Tableau public. This is where we are supposed to start. So in this case, you just click this link, download Tableau public. Just click it. It is simple. Then it will give you this tab as it is presented in the slide that in the PDF that I have already shared. So in this case, you'll enter your name, for example, Charles. In this case, Mwangi. Then business email. You can see as I was trying to enter last time. So
Yes.
in this case of business email, you have to be a bit sensitive because in this case you cannot use your personal email. You have to include like a business. Just think of a business email. It is not a must like you are working in any company. You just think of a business email and then you put it there and then you select your country. Definitely we are from Kenya.
Yes.
In this case, select Kenya. You wait for it to select Kenya and then you have to tick this box. Yes, I would like to receive marketing communications because I think because it is a free software we are trying to get you must subscribe to them. In this case, something like that, yeah. And then after like answering all these questions, now you have to click download the app. So and then when you click that, the download should start automatically. In this case, if they will start on my side, I'll have to cancel because I already have Tableau installed in my case. But now in your side, you have to ensure that the download is starting. Yeah, you can see, thank you for downloading Tableau Desktop Public Edition. If your download does not begin automatically, try again for Mac or Windows. So let me know where you reached or where you managed to
That's exactly where I reached.
at this point.
Yes.
So if the download does not start automatically, we are supposed to click this now for Windows because we are using Windows in our case. Just click that for Windows. We are just trying to follow the instruction. And when you click that, you can see the download is starting now. On my left hand side at the bottom, you can see it.
Yes.
Yeah. It should be like that. Then I'll cancel in my case. So in your side, let me know if
It's downloading. Yeah.
okay,
It's
good.
downloading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just give it few minutes. You just give
Okay.
you'll notice, you'll let me know when the download is over. But before that, I can open my Tableau and then we try to remind ourselves what we did last time. Sindio?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now this is my Tableau interface. When I open the Tableau, this is what I get the first time. So at the top left part, we have file, we have data, we have server, and then we have the help. Below that, you have a Tableau icon, this one, which is like a logo, this one. I think this one is the one that is most representing Tableau. So if I click on this, it will take me now to page or to pane or to like a workbook where I'm supposed to perform analysis, to perform visualization, something like that. So for
Yeah.
instance, you can open Tableau and then you find like it will take you to this part or to this part, which is the Tableau workbook now, where you're supposed like to perform those analysis or visualization. But initially you should get something like this when you open Tableau, something like this where you have the word open. In your side it will be empty because you have not created, like it is like you don't have any visualization before, so it should be empty. So in my case it is something like this. Now we have to a file. These are the files that we can connect like data to. For example, if we have a data which is Microsoft Excel text file, JSON files, Microsoft Excel Access, PDF, spatial, statistics, then to a server, something like this. So now this is what I want us to do. I want us to use this data. You see the saved data source at the bottom, sample superstore.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the data that I would like us to use. So as yours is still downloading, let me just proceed with mine. I'll still come back to your machine. So we click sample superstore. Let me see if I'll manage to get it. Oh, when I click it, it's taking me, it is connecting directly to Tableau, but I'm not supposed to do that. I want to get this data directly in my machine. So what I can do now, I think now I need to go to our web browser. I search sample. This is now like trying to get data, sample superstore. This is how maybe you'll be trying to look for some data to work with. Samples superstore dataset 2022 for download at the bottom. Yep, this is how we are going to do it. So we want to get this data. So in this case, you see Tableau sample superstore sales. So this is one of the most used data for practicing. If you want to learn Tableau, this is the simplest data that you can use to practice and become perfect. So I think I'll try to choose which one. Let me try this one. I see you will manage this one, sample superstore Tableau. It will take me to Tableau itself, but let me see the first one. Just give it a few seconds to load. Yep, just give it a few seconds. You see if we can be able to fetch that data or to extract that data. My net today should be faster. I don't know why it's taking time. So yeah, this one. Yeah, should be this one. I think it's this one, the first one, this one. So I don't, just give it time to, yeah, this one now. The sample, you see? This one.
Yes.
Yeah, so now to download this one, I think I can just click this one, download. The download should start here automatically. You see, it's just taking 3.2
Yes.
MBs. Yeah, 3.2 MB. So that is the first data that we are going to use. That's how you are going to get it. So now I have to go back to Tableau. Because I don't want to use this one, I can close Tableau first. Just close it without saving any changes. Then I open Tableau again because I want to import the data that we have downloaded. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have a folder. I have created a folder in my desktop called Tableau resources. So I'll go to my downloads. Then I try to copy these, Control C. I go back to that folder. I paste it there because I want to use this data from this folder. We're calling it, yeah. Just a minute. Yeah, the name of the data is sample superstore 1. I think I had downloaded this data before, but no problem. This is the name of the data now in this folder. So now this is Tableau. I've opened Tableau again. But before that, you can let me know if it is over
We are
downloading.
300 MBs, 200 MBs to go.
Okay, sir. No problem. So I think we can just be continuing. See, I'll share this link with you, and then because you are still following, it will be easier for you to redo it again.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So we can connect now to that data. So we said you have to confirm whether it is a Microsoft Excel or a text file. So in this case, I don't know. Let's assume I don't know, or I don't even have time to confirm. So I just click Microsoft Excel. I see if I try to fetch that data. So I just have to go to that folder, desktop, but I can see it in the downloads. But I just go to folders, Tableau resources. So you can see I have two files which are Microsoft Excel, but now I want sample superstore dataset, and then you open. It is just simple like that. That's how you import any data. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just give it time. It's just take like few seconds to load. Yeah, something like this. And also maybe even before importing the data, it would be necessary for us maybe to open this data using Excel, for example, in order for us maybe to understand few things. For example, we could have understood like it has how many worksheets, like sheets in this case, but in Tableau we can see we have three sheets in this case. Now the sheet number 1 is orders, meaning this order is like an order table. This orders sheet, it contains like some information. Let me open this data in Excel so that it will be easier for us to to understand it before even we go to visualization. So we have sample superstore. I'm trying to open it using Microsoft Excel. It's good before even you start analyzing, you try to like understand the data, you try to ask questions. Yep. Just give it a few seconds to load. Yep, it should be opening. Just a second. Okay, good. So this is the data. So you see, as we were trying to say, like we have three tables or three sheets. So in this case, you can see the first worksheet is orders. So hope you can see in this order, which is
Yes.
worksheet 1, it has data, and this data seems to be a bit big. Let me scroll to the top. Yeah, it is a big one, which number 1 we have order ID. For example, maybe this is a product, maybe someone order, maybe you bought a phone, but this company give this, instead of maybe even giving this phone a name, we give it another ID, for example C2016 50, something like that. Then we have the order date, the time you ordered this product, the shipment date, the time this product was delivered to you, the mode of shipment, how it was delivered to you, then the customer ID, your customer ID, the customer name, the segment, then if you are a consumer, if you are a corporate, if you are working class, something like that. Then we have what we call the country. In this case, we have the city, we have what we call the state, we have postal code, region, we have ID, category, subcategory. So this is the order table, which we are calling it the worksheet 1. So what about the returns now? So in this case, we can see also we have sales, we have discount, profit, and quantity. But now we go to returns. So when we go to returns, we have returned if an order was returned in this case, and then the order ID. So in this case, as I was trying to explain to you, when it comes to e-commerce or these retail companies, like they don't give the product name. Like the easiest way to give a product is to give it an ID. You see, ID, this one was returned, this one was returned. But when you go to this ID in this maybe company database, you'll find that this product, maybe it is a TV, a television, something like that. So I hope that one is clear. Then we go to people. So we have person and religion. So in this case, I don't think the table or the worksheet for return and the people are very significant in our analysis, because where I find the most data is in orders table. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, so we go directly to orders table now. We are going to work with the orders table. Now we have imported the data. So this is the data now. We have sheets, orders, people, and the returns. So now in this case, we need to know how to start now working with this orders table. This is the first thing. So I'll just start it directly. So what we're supposed to do is just to drag this. You drag it to where we are being told, like drag tables here. So we have the table 1 is orders. So this orders is what we want. So I drag and I drop it here. Because we say it in Tableau is just dragging and dropping. Dragging and dropping. Don't forget that. Yep. So we have dragged that table here. So now we have the orders table. So in this orders table, it has all the data that we need to get started with Tableau in this case. And time is moving very fast. But no problem, because we are doing something good. Yeah, so I just like try to pull it up, something like that, to make sure it is visible. What you see on the first part, you see the name of the data, orders is the table, and then the name of the data, sample superstore 1. And I said in this case you can rename this. So for example, I can remove sample superstore, I just be left with samples, with sample. So then my data now will be sample data set, something like that. But we have now the table that we have dragged, which is orders, something like that. Now Something else which is important to note is now you have to know, like, this is a good information, because if you are writing a report, you need to include like the size of your data. As in this case, we are able to see our data contain 21 fields, adding almost 10,000 rows. So meaning our data, like, it has 21 columns and almost 10,000 rows. So it's a good data to get started with. So something like that. Then below this, we have some information here. So these appear like what we call data dictionary now in this case. So what you are able to see, you are able to see like these 21 fields. They are here. These are the 21 fields. They are all here. Fields name, 21 fields. They are the one which you are calling them columns now. But now they are not significant in this case. So I can hide them. To hide, I'll click this arrow or this icon. So I just click it to hide them. So just hide them. Now I work with my data here. So this is now my 21 columns and almost 10,000 rows that I have to understand them. So the next thing I would like us to discuss, because last time we didn't manage, is about data types. Now, number one, we have what we call the hash. You see this hash represent numeric. They are numeric values in this case. So anytime you will be seeing hash in Tableau, they represent numeric. As you can see, these low IDs, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So meaning they are numeric figures. So that is okay, that is noted. So number two, we have text data types, or what we are calling them, I think the strings or the characters. So we have ABC, and you can see these are this is considered as text because it starts with CA, which are text in this case. So I hope that one is noted. So anytime you will be seeing ABC when you import data, it will be a text data type. Number three, we have the one which is shown using a calendar. So meaning this is a date data type. Yeah, sure, date. So you see these are dates, date of ordering, when you ordered a product. So this is still a date, so no need of going through it. Then we have ABC, which is second class. So these are text because they indicate the more like the shipment mode. Yep, I hope that one is okay. Now I'll just go through them very fast because I can see ABC, and then I confirm if they are text. Yeah, if they are text. We have another one which is, I think, data type number 4. This one we call them the geographic data types. You see, this is a globe.
Yes.
A globe, meaning they have what we call the latitude and the longitude. And you can see these are United States, so they can be used to create a map, something like that. So they are geographic data types. Yep. The next one is still geographic because they are cities. The next one you expect to be geographic because it is states. The next one you expect to be geographic because postal code, the same. Even postal code, they are represented using or shown using the geographic one. So now we have the regions, other regions, ABC. These regions, they are represented as text, but still you can change them. If you want to change them to be geographic, how can you do it now? This is now the question, because most of the time you can find that data is is what we call it unclassified. I think this is the best term, unclassified collective. So if you need to change this, for example, south, west, because these will be representing the regions, those regions in that country, we are supposed to change them to geographic. So how you change it? Yeah, you can click on it. I think it is clicking on it, or yeah, you can just take the cursor there. There are two options. I think you can take it. Yeah, you click on it. Yeah, you can just click on it. Yeah, it will open. It will pop something like that. So let me take my cursor there again. Where we have ABC, I click on it. When I click on it, you can see what is selected is a string. But in this case, is what we call now misclassification, because I think it should be represented as geographic rule in this case. So if you want it to be changed to geographic rule, you come to where you have geographic, and then you have another popping up. So we need to change this to region. So we have to select country stroke region. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so I just select it there, and then you give Tableau time to refresh, because it will refresh and then change everything to something like that. Yeah, good. You see now we have managed to change that from text to geographic. The same appears if you find like you are given the data with dates, but now these dates, like they are represented as numbers instead of dates. You are supposed to change them or transform them to dates. It's just simple like that. Now we go to the next one where we have the product ID, we have the categories. These are okay. These are text. I'm just moving first because they are text. I don't see something unique. So now the rest one, they are numerics. Hash, numeric, of which they are correct. Yeah, because we can see we have, but now we have numeric, but we have the one with decimals, the other without decimal. Let us see. This one is numeric, but it has decimals. So let me take my cursor there. I just click it. I try to see it is number but decimals. You see, numeric but decimal, something like that. What about this one? Without decimals, it should be number, whole number. Yep. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, these others are numeric. So in this case, maybe you can note somewhere after this you try to research about the data types in Tableaus. Yeah, you try to note to go through them and then you get more understanding about them. So we are done with this. I don't think there is something else that we need to do to this data. So the other thing, we'll do them as we advance, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. So after that, confirming the data is correctly classified, now you go to worksheet. On your left part, we have go to worksheet. So click the sheet 1. Just click sheet 1. And when you click sheet 1, now you can see our data. As I was trying to explain last time, our data will be classified into 2. Is that correct? Where we
Yes.
yeah, where we said we'll have the measure values and the dimensions.
Yes.
I think you'll remember. So under the first one, it will represent all the text or the string. And then the second group, it will represent all the numeric ones. So you see discount, profit, quantity, sales, all these are numerics. And then we have flat sheet, long sheets. These always will be classified under these. But these are auto-generated by Tableau. That should and long should, they are auto-generated because we have the presence of what we call the country, the region, something like that. So these are auto-generated, these two. And then we have the measure values, and then the measure values for the numeric and the measure value for all the text, something like that. So I think that one is okay up to that point.
Yes.
So, and in this case, if you want to view the same data again in this, because for example, you're asking yourself, for example, I would like to see the sales by regions. In this case, you want to see the sales by region because you have the region and you have the sales. But maybe you want to see this data first before even visualizing it, or before even creating a bar chart or creating a world map to show this. So how can you view this data again? What you do, you come to this. Do you see this part where you have the search, we have the filter, and then we have this one?
Yes.
So this is this is for viewing the data. So we can click on it. Just click on it. It should pop up or should give us another pane or a small window where we can be able to see the data again. So I think I have clicked. So Tableau is very sensitive, so you just click once and then you give it time. So you see, it's not responding at the moment. So maybe there is something which is maybe preventing it to load, but it should be loading. Sometimes it misbehaves. So, but let me try it again. But no problem. Yeah, you see, right now it is working. But for the first time, it ignored my request. We just give it a few seconds to see. Yeah, sure. So now we have the data. For example, my question was, I want to see the sales by region, not even the city, by region. So I'll go to where you have the regions. For example, where we have the region, yeah, we have the regions. So these are the regions. You see, they are the text, and then I want to see the sales, the data for sales. So these are the sales. You see? Yeah. So now you have like an overview of the outlook of your data. Then from here, now you can create your first visualization. And in this case, I would like us to, before even we create that visualization, I want us to remind ourselves something else, something small. So I have explained all these. Something else is where we have the filter. So where we have these filters is where we call it the filter pane. For example, you'd like to see the sales by regions, but also you'd like to add some filters in this case. For example, the filter to show maybe the top 10, the filter to show, because for example, you might have regions like a million, or like not a million, like 100 regions. So 100 regions, creating a visualization, it will not be like, what do we call it? It will give us something which is not, maybe something which you cannot maybe, what do we call it?
Interpret or
Yeah, something which is interpretable, something like that. So but in this case we need like to use like that, maybe you have to add filters to select the just top 10, top 5, top 3, something like that, to make maybe um, to get the light insights. So in that case, so this is why we need to have filters. Then you have the mark pane. Mark pane is mostly used when you want to format, for example, formatting with color, formatting with size, text, details, and tooltip. And then from there we have the columns and the rows, and then we have the pane. And then at the top, the most one that we'll be using at the top is where we have this one for swapping rows and columns, this one for sorting from smallest to highest or ascending, then for sorting to descending from highest to smallest, and then the other one is the standard one. This standard one, we'll be using it to ensure that our chart fit exactly in this pane. The last part I would like you to know, this one is for presentation. For example, if you are presenting to someone else and you like to present in like the maximum pane, you click that presentation mode. Then we have this one, show me toolbar, which is important in case you want to identify the chart you can create. These are all the charts available. You can create them. Apart from using show me toolbar, you can use where we have the mark pane and automatic. We have other charts you can select in that case. So I would like us to create our first chart. In this case, we said we would like to see the sales by region in this case. So I'll go to where you have the region. So regions, regions, you can drag and drop it somewhere, or you can just click on this drop down arrow and click add to sheet. So if you click add to sheet, it will be added as a as a map. In this case, it will be added as a map, as you can see.
yeah.
Yeah, it is added like a map, something like that. What if we want to see like sales? So we drag sales to where we have the colors. In this case, we try to see if it will work. So we are getting some issues. The issue is this: for unknown in this case. So meaning like the coordinate for these regions, Tableau like cannot identify them. So how are we supposed to resolve it? Let me see if it will work. If it will not work, we can select to work with country or cities, but we can click to where you have unknown. So maybe this map or this data, like my Tableau is trying to use my location in Kenya, but now, yeah, the location should be, maybe the data is from UK, the location should be detecting the UK map. So you go to edit location, I try to see the country or region. So you see, unrecognized. We have 4 regions, but they are unrecognized by my map. So I think we can change. I don't know which, like, let me try iOS, I see, but I don't know. Let me just try iOS and see if this one will work. I don't know why both not working. Let me see. Trying to change this one, didn't work. Show data default position. So this one will not help us in this case. We need to resolve it. Let me see. But we can try, let us try state. We see if this one will appear again. Let me remove cells. So let's try state. We drag state to where we have this one, or you can click state and you add it, because still represented geographic. Let us see for state. You see, for state we can manage to detect very fast, but for regions I think there is an issue somewhere. I don't know. It is where we try to change from text to geographic. Maybe might be affecting, but I don't know. So something like this. So these are the states in this uh, country, but now we want to see the cells in these states. Like, how can we do it? So we are going to go to where we have the cells, and then we add it to colors. In this case, I want to see these like the city with high cells represented with a different color, something like this. Like where we have a color intensity, like what you call it, the color saturation. So you can see you're able to detect very fast. This is the city with higher sales, and this one. See, that is true from the map.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
because
yeah.
of the color. Yeah. So California with the higher sales, and New York, as we expect. These are the like um, what do we call them? The major cities in the UK,
Major, major.
United States, yeah, in the California
Mm-hmm.
and in New York, maybe because of population, because of high population, but
Yeah,
yeah, maybe something like that.
true.
Yeah, but now something else that we can do, we can try to format this color. Maybe I can try to change the color, this coloring. So I just go to where you have the color again, and then edit the color. So when you click the color, edit the color, we have automatic. You can try to choose your color in this case. For example, I can choose uh, lead green gold diverging. I prefer this one. Then I make it steeped, and then I reverse the color. Where you have this deep lead is where we have the higher sales. And then where you have this one, I don't know if it is green, we don't have more sales, something like that. And then I click apply, and then okay. So now you can see something like that. Yeah, so now that's how we edit or we format using the colors. So in this case, maybe something else we can add. What can we add? We add the labels for states, or we add the labels for cells, because I think
Wow.
we have the label for state. We can see California, but it's not visible, but we can see New
Yes.
York. But I think if we add for cells, it will be a bit better. Yeah, like this one. Let us just try. We drag cells, we pick cells again, we drag it to where you have the labels. So now we have something like that. What about that?
Video call.
Yeah, I think now about this one. This one is a bit fine, because you're able to see now, like California is 457,000, like
Mm-hmm.
New York is 310,000. So we're able to see these states and their sales, or cities and their sales. Something else I would like us to change: when I'm trying to move around these cities, I'm trying to hover around them. But now I would like to see like the word New York in maybe bold color, and then the sales to be a bit bigger number, like to make it more visible. So how can I do this? This is the last thing that we are doing, and then we end the session. So how can I do this? So how to do this is now what we are calling formatting. We need to format this, and to format this we need to go to where we have the labels. We have dropped this to labels. I think it's under labels, and then we click on these three dots. So this one will just give us for sales in this case, in case we want to format for sales. But now we want
Mm-hmm.
to format for city and for sales. So I just cancel this one. It is not that one. So when I'm doing this one, I'm doing this like hovering aloud. I'm using what we call the tooltip in this case. So you go to tooltip, where you see the tooltip under the mark pane, click on it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I click on it, you're able to see the state, which is the country, and also the sales. And when I'm hovering around here, what you can see when I take my cursor here, what you can see is the state and the sales. So this is like the code which is representing that. In this case, I would like to format the state. The state, I increase the size, I make it 14, and I can use more dark color. And then sales, I increase the size maybe to 20, and then I use lead. I don't know if lead or blue. Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah, it will work. And then if you want to change the font, you can also change. For example, instead of using Tableau book, you can use a different one, like what you're calling it, maybe Tahoma, something like that. You can use something like that, and then, for example, even before viewing, you can preview. You can say preview. So when you preview, this is what you'll be seeing as banner and 920, something like that, and then you click OK. So now just assume you are performing analysis or you are performing presentation maybe to a manager. What you can do, you just go here, you hover around, you see California
Uh,
450, yeah, something like that, you see, something like
yeah.
that, yeah. If you are trying to do present, at least now it's something which is visible, something like that. Good, we are done with the first thing. The next thing is to format now the title. So we need to format the title. To format the title, you just double click on sheet 1. So when you double click something like this, you say you can choose a different font that you want to use. We say sales by city, sales by cities, something like that, and then you highlight, you make it bold, you move it to the center, and then you apply, and then you click OK. Sales by city, something like that. What else is remaining? I don't know if there is something else which is remaining. There's something, the other thing which is remaining, I think we can do it tomorrow because I think this
Okay.
is enough contact for today. So we can do the other thing tomorrow, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me
Uh,
do, let me show you how to publish this first.
okay.
Yeah. So to
Because
publish,
I've seen.
yep.
Pardon.
Okay.
It has already finished downloading.
Okay. Yeah. So are you
Okay.
able, you can share, are you able to share your screen or you are using,
I'm using a laptop.
or in a, the meeting you joined using phone or laptop?
Laptop.
So you can share your screen.
But I don't know how
Oh, it
unless I
is simple.
shared.
Yeah, it is simple to share. So this is the meeting. So you go to, let me stop presenting first. So we have the first button which is for a microphone. The other one is for camera.
Yes.
The third
Mm-hmm.
one is for caption, if you want to see caption when maybe I'm talking. The other one is if you
Yes.
want to send an emoji. Then
Yeah.
the fifth one is now for presenting. You just click here, present. So when you click present, there is another
Mm-hmm.
a window that will pop up. Then you
Oh,
click entire screen. When you click entire screen, now
mm-hmm.
you click entire screen, but now you have also you also need to select the that screen. You see, you need to select that screen at the you enter screen, then you select where you can see your screen. You select it and
Okay.
then you share. Just that. It's simple like that. Try.
Okay. Let me
Yeah,
try.
try like that. When you share the entire screen, I'll be able to see any place you'll be moving around your machine. Yeah, so that we can install.
Okay. I've seen the dialog box. Share.
Yeah. Click that.
I
Yeah,
click.
yeah. Then share. I should be able to see you sharing the screen. Yeah, John. Yeah, presenting. Yeah.
Okay.
Now leave here. Just now go back to your desktop. You can
Mm-hmm.
click the one the small what the small icon to minimize your screen on your top light. You minimize, you just click it and then you go to desktop. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, refresh it. So now we are here. So we have to
Mm-hmm.
do what I have led. You have to accept that one agreement, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
Click yeah, and then don't set product usage data. You can select or deselect, it's not a must.
Set a mask. So I
Yeah,
can leave it.
then install. Yeah, we give it a few seconds. It's very simple. Yeah, it's very simple.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very simple. Just give it a few seconds and then we start. Yeah, we just give it a few seconds and then we start. Just give it a few seconds and then we start from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are there now. So now,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, now we are here. Now what we need is just to click. Now we need to download the data first. Yeah, you just go to Chrome again. Just leave
Mm-hmm.
this one. Yeah, just leave this one. You go back to your Chrome. Yeah, open and yeah, another. Yeah, then you search sample superstore dataset. Sample superstore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, select the first one. Select that the first one. Yeah, please. Yeah, put the first one still the one that we downloaded. Then scroll down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this one.
This one.
Yeah, you download.
Download.
Yeah, click that one button to download.
Okay. Sorry, downloaded. It's complete.
Yeah, go back to desktop. You create a folder. You name it tab. You can give it Tableau resources. Yep, create a new folder. You call it Tableau resources. Tableau resources, and then you go to downloads. You copy and paste that data there. Yep, you can just copy and then you paste the data there under downloads. Where is the download for today? Just at the top. No download for today. Yeah, search by date. You can search by date. Select 12 there.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, copy and then you paste it to that folder. Yeah, paste it there. Good. Now you can go back
Okay.
to Tableau. You can close that one. No problem. Yeah, go back to Tableau. Click Tableau. Then
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft Excel.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Excel.
yeah. If you click text file, you'll not find that data. So now you need to close it and then you click the Microsoft Excel. Yeah, just go to desktop. Click where you can see the word desktop at the top. Yeah, desktop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, then that folder, Tableau resources. Click on it, then select the data, then open. Good. Now I think from here,
Yes.
John,
Yeah.
I want you now to do it alone because I'll share the
Yes.
the recording.
Uh-huh.
But now
Uh-huh.
allow me to show you how to save and then to save your work, and then from there tomorrow we'll learn how to publish. So
Okay. So
yeah,
I stop.
okay, yeah. So Moses,
Mm-hmm.
how are you? You joined late.
So I stop sharing.
Yeah, you can stop sharing. Yep.
I was on transit. I tried to join in through my device, my phone device, which is Huawei, but unfortunately, I hadn't registered that. They did away
Oh,
with Google.
oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
so I was trying,
Okay, no
but
problem. Yeah, I'll
I'm
share.
hoping to catch up.
Yeah, I'll share the recording because we just did, like, I assisted John on downloading and then we covered our first visualization. But no problem, I'll share the recording and then you'll catch up tomorrow. We do something different. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay.
did you manage to share Friday's recording as well? Because I on my
Oh,
side I couldn't.
access.
It couldn't reflect. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't have access. I didn't.
Okay, sure. I'll share them today.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So we were here. So today we just created a simple analysis, Moses. We were trying to see the sales by cities, and in this case we created a map showing the sales by city. And when you can see, like, from the sum of scales or sum of sales, we can see where we have this red color is where we have more sales, where we have the green we have few sales in these cities. So if I go to this one, whoever allowed this city is California, is the city we are making more sales as a company, followed by New York, as you can see from the color, and then from the color shading, something like this. So this is just part of even spatial analysis of what you are asking last time, something like this, but we'll be doing more of this. So the last thing was to save John. So to save, you need first to extract your data. So you go to where you have the data at the top, data. You need to, if you can, like, you can save in other ways, but if you want to save your work and make sure that when you share that file with somebody else, can be able to open it maybe on on a different machine, you have to extract the data first. So you go to data, and then where you have the data name, order sample, we have this arrow or icon. You go to where you have extract the data first, and then this one pane, and then you extract the data. And then extracting the data, I just extract using the same name, and then I save it. It's just simple like that. And then you save it. You see it's trying to import like the data that I've used. I think this one is done. Just a few seconds. Good, that one is done. We are done with that one. So the next thing that we are supposed to do now is to go to file, file at the top, then save as. Save as. Good. When you go to file, save as, you can give it a name. We call it sales by city. We can just give it such name. And then in Tableau we have to type of file. You can save it at save this as TWB or TWBX. I prefer using TWBX because in this one it is easier for me. For example, if I save this one, I can share this file with Moses, just in case he is having Tableau maybe application, then he can open the, like, he will manage to open this file directly from his machine, something like that. So also you can save it as TW. You try to save them like TWB and TWBX, and then you try to identify what are the differences in this case. Let me just prefer using TWBX, and then I save. I didn't select where I'm saving my file to, so I need to resave it again, because I have to save this file to Tableau resources in desktop, because maybe to reduce that time of searching where I saved the file. So already it is saved in Tableau resources. Good. So now the file is saved, and then I can close this one now. Just need to come here, and I have closed. So what I can do, let me try to go back to my desktop. This is the desktop. This is where now we have, we have the Tableau resources Tableau resources folder. So I need to open this file, sales by city. So let me try opening, and I see where it will direct me, because I have to ensure that I've saved the file correctly. Let me see if the file will open. Just give it a few seconds. Should be opening in a few. Should be opening in a few. It's taken almost 1 hour today.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I'll just give it a few seconds. Yeah, it should now be opening. So it is taking much time. I think I should just avoid it, but it should be opening. It should just click, and then it should be opening Tableau directory, and then oh yeah, it's opening, but it's taking a lot of time. Just give it like 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, 30 seconds. We see 30 seconds. Should open the same thing. Let me see. should be opening. And now, John, you can see if you become perfect in Tableau, you can start even doing your freelancing gigs. You get these jobs related to Tableau, get data questions you solve for students, you create this kind of a chart, and then you write a report about it, like the findings, and then you make your own money. Nowadays, it is technical skills which are paying. Yep. Just perfect, make sure you are perfecting this, and then you start making money. Yeah, just simple like that. Yeah, you can see, I don't know why we have this image share, but I think it, yeah, something like this. You see the file is opening, so meaning everything is okay and correct, and then we can present using the presentation mode, something like this. So if I was doing presentation to my manager or somebody else, can be able to do a very good presentation. I think we are done with today's session. So we meet tomorrow. We try to create another 3 charts, and then on Wednesday we do our first project. On Thursday we do the final project, and then we call it a good session. Yeah. So in case of a question, if
Okay.
no question, we can just meet tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Moses, I'll be sharing the the recordings. Yeah.
Sure.
Uh,
Appreciate.
okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Sasa. Bye.
Okay. Bye.